Hello kids, this is Seema Harish from the higher secondary section, your English educator. Welcome you back for the classes children, and today we will be doing the writing skill area. That is, last week also we have done with the same topic, same for 11th and 12th standard. Okay students, because this is the writing skill will remain the same for both of yours, that is commerce as well as science. So this is the common area, so all the students will be will be benefited from this area of writing skills. Okay children, so today last week we have completed with the data analysis, right children? So today we are taking up with a new topic, that is application for job. That is, the question in the board examination will be asked in the form of job application. Okay children, so this writing format has to be very particular, because writing skill area is the only area where children you need to be very perfect in writing the format of the topic. That's it, because content is your own content. Okay, because this is a language paper, you need not be like you have to write this only and this only. No, it is not like that, but only the format writing should be absolutely correct. That's the only thing you need to take care about. Okay children, so job application is a compulsory question. Okay, it's not optional. First of all, this is complete compulsory question. In the commerce section, job application has the weightage of 7 marks. Okay, and for the science section they have 4 marks weightage, but children you need to write the entire thing, though the weightage of the marks for the job application is bit less over here, but the format remains the same children. The format remains the same. You do not have any cut short method over here. You need to write, though there is a vast difference between the weightage of the marks for science as well as commerce, but then you have to go whatever is the format. Okay children, so let's begin with the format writing children. So the question would be asked in this format, like, sorry children, write an application for the post of an English teacher in reply to an advertisement in the newspaper. Apply with detailed biodata. Okay children, this is some like job application. Now for real examples, when you will be clearing your 12th standard, and thereafter you will be in the college, and then thereafter you will be having like job and all those things. The first thing you need to write is, you need to give an application to the firm or the industry or wherever you're going. Okay, you need, after your studies, your main career in your life is to get a good job. That's right. So you need to write an application in wanted areas. Business is something different children, business is something different, and jobs are different. And most of the children ought to do the expectedly, like parents always expect now children will get a new good job after their studies, and it's a future, it's a career of yours that you will have a job in your future. Okay, so when you approach for a job, now this is the stage, this is the area where you learn how to write an application. So the details which you will be filling in right now, because you're not a graduate, you're not a postgraduate, you doesn't have the professional degree right now, but you will be putting, because you had to learn the formatting of writing over here in your school days, so you will be putting fake details in your this thing. Okay children, you need not give your total the address of yours, or you need not give your absolute phone number, you need not give your absolute email address over here. All the things are fake over here. Only in real life, when you get to your application for the job, you will write your real addresses and all those things. Over here, it's only that we are teaching you how to write a job, application for the job. Okay children, so that is it. Now we shall start with the formatting of writing for the job application. Now children, first of all, as I've already shown you, there would be like you ought to children, like you want to give, for example, this is an application for the English teacher. Okay, this is a higher secondary English teacher job is vacant in the school somewhere. Okay, for example, in LP Savani school, an English teacher job is vacant. So I am a candidate. Okay, for example, I am a candidate. I need to be like, I have the professional degree, and for the teachers children, For the teachers, the professional degree for the teachers is B.Ed or M.Ed. Now, for example, like I will give you some details about the qualifications required in each and every area, children. Now, science students will be like, for example, they will be getting this is English teacher is a common this thing requirement, okay, children, because for commerce also, for science also, English teacher is common requirement in the school. But for example, if there is a vacancy of a physics teacher or a vacancy of an accountancy teacher, okay, so their qualifications are different, children, so that you have to take care when you write the application, okay. You need to take care what are the qualifications required when the asked question, okay. For example, it may be asked for in science section, it may be asked for the application for the job for it is required for a physics teacher, okay. So physics teacher, the qualifications are entirely different from an English teacher, okay. So you need to know what are the qualifications required, okay. You need to know the qualifications, what the degree is required, then that would be helpful. I will only tell you, okay, I will only tell you about the qualifications required in some or the other common interested areas wherein job application is required, okay, children. So here we will like, for example, now a manager is required in multinational companies. So what would be the qualifications or the degrees required for that person? He might be like it's a manager, okay, manager for a firm. So he can be a science science student or the commerce student, okay. His background can be a commerce or a science, because it's a manager doesn't mean that he should be of a science field. But if a teacher is required in this field only, okay, so he or she should be of that area only, okay, children. So you have to make up your mind where you need to give the correct kind of details or the information required in the job application, okay, fine, children. Let us begin over here. When you are asked to write the application, now for example, as I have told you, we'll write with this kind. Write an application for the post of an English teacher in reply to an advertisement in the newspaper. So there was an advertisement in the newspaper saying for a vacancy of teacher, higher secondary teacher in whatever school, okay. Now apply with detailed biodata. So when you go for an interview, children, what is an interview? You face with the authority of that when, for example, if you are going to a school, your higher authority will be the principal of the school, okay. The interviewer will be the principal of the school. So in the principal will ask you some questions related to your job, okay. So that time he or she will be asking your biodata. So this is how application for the job will be written, and this format would be read by the principal first, and then you will be called for the interview, okay, children. This is the personal information that will be sharing with the principal of the school or the trustee of the school, okay. Now let's begin with how to write. That is the second point where you're going to write the application for. The first thing is, how will you write, what is the writing format of a job application, okay. So here we have the first thing over here is we need to write our address. That is, I am writing the application. So this is my address. What is this? This is the sender's address. This is the sender's address, okay. This area whom I will be writing, I am going to write it. So this is the sender's address, okay. So this is my wish, because while writing in the examinations also, children, you can write either your personal name over here, or if not, you don't want to write your name, it's okay. If it is asked, like for example, it is being said like you are Sudha or Sudhir, so girls write mostly Sudha and the boys write Sudhir, and you continue. If it is not given, anything is not given, you can write XYZ over here, okay, children. This is XYZ. Then the sender's address, my address, for example, Seema Harish, okay, Seema Harish, comma 101 Amit Complex, Ambawadi, Ahmedabad. The pin code is very much necessary, children. Please put the pin, okay. It is not required that you write the 1 minute. Okay, this is not required that you write the complete this thing. It should be this address should be short and sweet. You need not elaborate so much. Okay, so here my name, that is sender's address, that is XYZ. Also you can have the option of writing XYZ also if not asked. Okay, then the address, the landmark area, and the this thing, city from where you are writing. Okay, that is Ahmedabad. So you have written senders. You need not write this, children. This is only where I just want to explain this for you. This is not to be written in the application, this thing. Okay, formatting should not be written in sender's address like this. You need to write only this much. This is only for the sake of explaining to you. Okay, so here we have written the sender's address. Now here the most important another thing is you need to leave one line. You need to leave one line over here. Okay, leaving one line, you will put the date. You will put the date, that is what is today's date. Whatever date you want to put, you can put the date of that day, and then again you are leaving one more line over here. Okay, you are leaving one more line over here, and then the next line you will begin with is to. What is written, children? To. You are writing to whom? So this is an application for the post of a teacher. Okay, of a teacher, of an English teacher. So obviously you will be going to an institution. Okay, so whom you will be reporting to, or whom you will be going to give this application is to the principal. Okay, children, and over here you need to see, children, this is every formatting should be very crystal clear. Okay, children, do not make any mistake of writing to address. You cannot make it vice versa. So everything is very important. Okay, so leaving here the after the date, again leaving one line over here, you will write to, and to, after to you will put a punctuation. What is that punctuation? It's a comma there, children. It's a comma. Okay, to, comma, the principal. You are giving this application to the principal of the school, so you will write over here the principal. Okay, then you can write like LP Savani, Vidya Bhavan, Arajan, whatever. So over here the address is the principal, Lotus High School, Ashram Road, Ahmedabad. Again the pin code. That's it. Okay, children, till here I hope everything is clear, children. Okay, kids, so continue from here. Now here again you will leave one line. Again you will leave one line over here. Your writing skill area should be presentable, children. Okay, though it is not that you decorate your page with some flowers or something. I'm not telling you. Presentable means it should look clean. It should good. Okay, though it might be some children are having some kind of big handwriting or small handwriting. The handwriting varies, but that's not something very important. But your writing skill over here, that is whatever you write should be presentable. That's the very important thing over here in this area. Okay, children, so over here now continue by writing. So what is this? This is we call the receiver's address. Okay, children, this is what we call as receiver's address. This is sender's address. This is receiver's address. That is done, all done. This is sender's address, leaving one line, date, leaving again one line, to the principal, comma, the principal, comma, I forgot to tell you this, children, the principal, comma, Lotus High School, comma, Ashram Road, comma, Ahmedabad, full stop, and the pin code. You need not write put a full stop after the pin code. That's all okay, but after Ahmedabad you put a small hyphen or small dash over there, and then you have put the pin code. Okay, children, is that all clear? Is that all clear, children, regarding the address, sender's address, receiver's address? Everything should be clear over here. Okay, now coming down to the dear sir. Now, children, this is an official letter. Okay, now it's an official letter, and what are you writing? Dear. This dear should, if possible, do not write the word dear, children, because you are writing to an authority. Okay, you are writing to a person who is an authorized person. Okay, so instead of dear, you can always put respected. If possible, you can write respected sir or you can write ma'am. So this is the way you have to write, children. Respected sir or ma'am. So see how I have written ma'am over here. How I have written ma'am over here, children, just because some kids write. See, children, this is the way, like you always go for example. So children, over here, like we can write, instead of, because you're writing a formal letter, children, if you would have been writing an informal letter to your friends, to your parents, to your relatives, then fine, writing dear is okay. Writing dear is okay over here, okay? But if you're writing a formal letter, an official letter, please if possible, children, please write this kind of area, that is respected ma'am oblique sir, because you do not know, because you might be knowing like our principal is Urvi ma'am, she is a lady, so we will write respected ma'am over here, it is confirmed. But you do not know whether you are going to a firm, or I mean to an institution or a firm or an industry, wherever you are going, you do not know who is the higher authority. He might be a sir or a ma'am, so you can put in this manner, okay, ma'am oblique sir, okay? This is the way you write the salutation. What is this area meant by, children? This is called salutation. Okay, this is called salutation. What is this called? Salutation. You write respected sir or ma'am, or dear sir, or dear Mitali, dear Rupali, whoever you are addressing to is called the salutation. Okay, children, this is called salutation. Okay, now I hope this area is clear, children. This much area is clear. Okay. Now, coming down to the most important another area is subject. What is it? Subject. Subject, application for the post of English teacher. Okay, now this area, children, subject and the salutation can be vice versa. That is, if you want to write subject over here and salutation under this area, it is possible. You can write. There is no marks cut for it. But this is somewhat we say na, this is the habit you are been doing with. So if you go like this, it is okay, fine. So writing salutation, thereafter you are writing the subject. Okay. Now writing the subject should be in the middle, children. In the middle, in the sense, like, see, where is it written? Subject. Over here in the middle. Now while you are writing, this is the printed form of writing an application, children. This is printed form. You will not write it in printed form. Absolutely, you are going to write in your own handwriting. So what you will do is, you need to write subject over this side. That is how is it written in this left hand side area, not at the extreme left. You just have to move towards this area and write subject and application for the post of English teacher. Now when you write the subject, children, SUB, while writing put a double underline over here. Okay, and application for the post of teacher should be in single underline. Okay, got it, children? I hope you have understood this area. You will write the salutation, respected sir or ma'am, what you will write like that, and the next line, again leaving one line, I forgot to tell you that, again leaving one line, you will write the subject. That's the most important thing, because you're projecting what the person wants you to do for him or her. Okay, so here the subject, once the principal reads, okay, this is for the application of the post of the teacher, she will come to know, okay, this person is waiting for an interview, so she will come to know so you need to write the subject over here. This means a lot. This is an important area in job application, that you write the subject. Subject is application for the post of English teacher. Okay, children, so that is what the subject is. Now coming down to, till here everything all clear, children? Till here everything all clear? Hope so. If you have any doubt, you can come in the online session where we are meeting every day, or hope on the everyday basis we are meeting each day, so you can ask me if you have any doubt through this. Okay, children? Now the most important another area over here while you write the application is this paragraph, children. Now this paragraph is very important. That is, this adds to the projection of your letter writing. So if possible, I would tell you, if possible, just learn the entire paragraph. This area should be more copy paste. Okay, I would tell you it should be just a copy paste area, because this area is like that. Okay, see what is the paragraph, children. So here the paragraph is: with reference to your advertisement in the Times of India dated 3rd January. Just look at the date which is given over here, children. What have we written over here? This is 4th January. And what is the date of the applicant writing the date over here? Is 3rd January. So date should be connected, children. Just don't fakely write the dates. Okay, you need to be like, when you have written over here 4th January, you need to write over here just a day or two before you have seen the advertisement in the paper, and then you are writing it. Okay, so with reference to your advertisement in the Times of India dated this and this, I take this over here there is a comma. Okay, children, there is a pause over here. By putting a comma, I take this opportunity to send in my application for the above mentioned post. I hold the necessary qualifications, and enclosed please find my detailed biodata for your kind consideration. Okay, children. So this is how you officially give an application. Okay, this is very important area. This area is very important, and you need to. So I told you to just cut, paste, copy, or what do you say? Copy, cut and paste, or whatever you do or give in your computer language. Okay, so this is what you absolutely have to write over here. This first paragraph of your job application needs to be like this only, children. Okay, only the area, the change would be over here. If you have written, your area would be over here. This date would be changed, nothing else. Okay, so with reference to your, I hope you have understood these lines, children. With reference to your advertisement in the Times of India dated 3rd January 2008, or whatever date we have put, I take this opportunity to send in my application. So I have taken this opportunity to send in my application for the above mentioned post. What is the above mentioned post, children? What is the above mentioned post? Post for an English teacher, right? So I hold the necessary qualifications, that is, I have all the necessary qualifications as per the degree of a teacher or whatever, as per the I have the qualified degree along with me, that the candidate wants to say. I hold the necessary qualifications, and enclosed please find. Enclosed means what, children? Enclosed means you are attaching, like for example in your real life when you give an application, this enclosed means your attachments of the degree certificates you have with you. Okay, if for example you have done your B.Ed, you have done your BA, you have done your HSC, SSC, all these things you need to have your certificate. So over here this word enclosed is the attachments. This is all the degree certificates is attached to this letter. Okay, so please find all these things attached to this, and my detailed biodata for your kind consideration. So please find, so read my this is an official language, children. This is an official language which is being written by the it is written by the candidate. Okay, it's as I said, this is a formal line. It has to be written in the same manner. Okay, children. So this is the absolute introduction of the job application, children. So till here I hope you have all understood, children, what is being said by me. Okay, if any doubts arises in your mind, please feel free and ask me in the online classes. Okay, kids, fine. Now hope everything is all clear. Now coming down to the next important aspect of job application is the biodata. Okay, what is it? The biodata. Now when we talk about the biodata, what is the biodata, children? Biodata is the personal information you give to the head of whatever departments or whatever you are writing to, or the biodata is giving you your full personal information. Now giving the personal information in the sense that you need to, now this biodata can be written extremely on the left hand side, okay, in your page, and then or you can write it in the middle of the page also. Biodata, okay, you can write it in the middle of the page also, leaving again one line, and you can write it over here also. So these are the important aspects that involves in the biodata are, children. First of all, your name, that is what you have written over here, only the sender's address may you have written XYZ, fine, then we will go with XYZ over here also. Age is 23 written over here, okay, because job application, job is when do you have a job, mostly after 18 19, okay, after you complete your college and all those things, you apply for the job. So absolutely at the age of 22 23, that age you do the job, okay. So this over here, your age is 23. Date of birth, you can write your DOB, that is date of birth, whatever date of birth you gave. Now children, over here your date of birth should be absolutely, like if you like you are giving a fake date, that's okay, but the fake date also should be according to the degree, that is your SSC wala date, say you should match with your SSC. You should not be like you are born, you said that you are born in 2020 and you have got the SSC degree in 2000. That is not, this should not happen, children, okay. This should not happen. So over here, like for example, if you are born in 2000, okay, if you are born in 2000, so your SSC degree should be something over here. So whatever we have written your date of birth should relate to your degree over here. That's the important thing which should be taken, another important thing that should be taken care about, okay children. So only one thing, that is DOB should match with your SSC. Okay, the DOB should be matching with your SSC, this thing. After what is over here, this is 13th October 1985. So at what age he has completed his SSC? 2000, fine, that is absolutely correct, okay. After 10 to 15 years you complete your SSC, okay. So coming down to the another aspect is language known, okay children. This is what, after their date of birth you have written the point, language is known, absolutely okay, fine. English is known, Hindi is known, Gujarati is known, and these are the three important language. If you know it, absolutely written that the languages known by you is English, Hindi and Gujarati. And the another point is mother tongue. Mother tongue can be Gujarati, so Gujarati or Malayalam or Punjabi, whatever your mother tongue is, you need to write over there your mother tongue. Then your nationality, you are an Indian, so fine, you are an Indian, your nationality goes with that. Then instead of point over here, children, it is written telephone number. Nowadays in this generation nobody uses the telephone number. Today what is being called is the mobile number, okay. Over here you can go with saying mobile number, the 10-digit mobile number, any fake 10-digit number you can give over here. Next important point, children, which is not given in this book, I would prefer that you also write the email ID. Fine children, you can also write the email ID in your biodata, fine. Now after writing the email ID, you can continue with the another important aspect of what the necessary thing which a job application relates to is this one, job educational qualification. That is the principal or the trustees or the higher authorities are not interested in all your personal information. They just look at this very important area, and that is your job, educational qualification, okay children. Now writing when this educational qualification, and again an important thing in educational qualification is, just a moment children, another important thing in writing the educational qualification is, like for example, I have done my MEd, then I have done my B.Ed, okay, then I have done before that I had done my post graduation, before that I had done my, so what am I saying children, this is a very important aspect. One second children, okay children. So the next aspect, that is I need to complete the other this thing. It's already taking 30 minutes of video already done, children. I hope because this uploading will take much more time. So I'll do one thing, children. I'll continue this the same writing skill, that is job application, in the next lecture of mine. Okay, is that okay, children? Because it will take more time, because I need to elaborate some more points. So the uploading of the videos will take more time, children. So I'll take the session next session in the other class, and I'll let you know, so you can compile the entire writing skill over here. Okay, children? Thank you. Till then, take care. Bye.